So Steven, what about Anderson? How do you feel about that? His next opponent being Anderson Silva?
Same way. I don't see the outcome being any different. If you know anything about MMA, I'm talking about anybody, of course, not you directly, but if you know anything about MMA or whatever, you know the greatness of Anderson Silva. You know his reputation speaks for itself. And you watch his movement in the octagon throughout his years, particularly in his heyday. Clearly, he knows what he's doing. He's an expert. He's lethal in a lot of different ways. And if this were the octagon, I think that he'd take Jake out inside of the first round. I mean, because there's a multitude of ways. But just for purely boxing, using your hands, no chance.
Have you seen my kick though?
It doesn't matter. You ain't Anderson Silva, bro. No, this is Anderson Silva we talk about. Stop that. That's nice. You got no chance. You got no chance inside the octagon, and I don't think he has any chance. He has no chance in the boxing ring. I'd be shocked, believe it or not. I'd be shocked if he got past the second round.
Even after he beat former world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., it made it look easy. You don't think it's
okay? I could be wrong, but I respect what I'm seeing from you. Gotcha. I respect your growth, but in the same breath, I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm a commentator. And I'm gonna hold you accountable. And I'm gonna be like, yo, Jake Paul, you got skills, bro. It's time for you to be in the ring against better fighters.
I am
professional boxers.
I am the underdog going into this fight, and you're probably one of the first people I've talked to that I agree with. We have a similar mindset on it. I think I'm gonna knock out Anderson in less than 5 rounds, but everyone else, including my brother's like, well, I don't know, it's going to be tough. A lot of people think
you watch him, he likes to keep his hands down. He likes to keep his hands down, and that is a mistake against Jake Paul. You don't want to do that. You want to protect yourself, and if you don't, you're going to get yourself hurt if you're not a boxer. And so for me, I just think you've graduated to a point where people who go up against you need to be boxers.
Steven,
otherwise, they have no business stepping in the ring against you.
If you got to pick his opponent, who would you pick for Jake Paul to step into the ring next with?
Oh, I haven't thought about that, but it would be Hasim Rahman Jr. because he's a boxer and because he's talked to. I know it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I want to see that, or Fury, either one of those guys. Not because they talked and they said they wanted him.
Yeah.
And they boxed.
Yeah.
And
so the combination of the three, it's automatic that fight should happen, and I think they owe it to Jake because they called him out too, and he was there, and he was ready to go, and they weren't.
I can't get him into the fucking ring.
I mean, it's tough because he
so annoying,
he wants the fucking fight.
I wanted it so bad that they messed my year up. Reeling it back.
Who did you want more? I know you're interviewing me, but let me ask you this question. Who did you want more, Fury or Hasim Rahman Jr.?
Oh, Fury.
Who'd you want more?
Fury for sure, because Hasim, I was just doing a favor. No one even heard of the guy before he was going to fight me. So I was going to give him a massive payday. Tommy at least has a bit of a name on his own.
Right.
So, yeah, and he's undefeated. Hasim has 1 loss. I want an undefeated pro boxer, because once I beat that, then what is someone going to say, really? So I wanted Fury more. But it is what it is. We'll see what ends up happening. This fight's big, though, man. And I'm not overlooking Anderson, but afterwards I do want to find another pro boxer to go up against for sure, like you're saying.
A pro boxer. Because people like me, that's what we're going to judge you on. It's nice, and I get it. You got an audience that you got a following, a strong following. Major props to you. I think you've done amazing things for the sport of boxing, and you're not giving enough credit for it. Some people try to give you some credit as well. They should. I think you deserve more than anybody has given you, including myself, because you have shown these fighters you don't have to be a prisoner to the promoters in order to go out there and make money if you have the gift, a pugilistic gift. And I think that's incredibly important. But now you can take it a step further by going up against true boxers and showing that in the boxing profession, you're somebody that needs to be taken seriously when we're looking at big time fighters. And some of these guys need to get in the ring with you, and you need to get in the ring with them as well.
Appreciate it.